Okay, boys, both know the rules. I want you to obey my commands. If I tell you to break, break clean. Defend yourselves at all times, boys. Good luck to you both.
Let's get down to business.
Well, what a final we have in prospect here. There's the tournament favourite, Mikael Lawal, nicknamed Lethal. He's facing off against the Demolition Man, Damian Chambers. And we are underway. Three-minute rounds to determine who is going to take home the golden robe and the lion's share of the £50,000 prize fund. Both men looking to establish their jabs immediately.
Yeah, and both guys are guys that look to fight in a technical with a technical foundation behind jabs, feints, and things like that. But we saw each of these guys, and in one of their fights on the way to the final, wound up in some slugfest. Oh, good hook by Lawal. I think Chambers felt that shot.
Caught through left hand, and Chambers keen to hold on.
And keep in mind, Chambers was hurt really badly in that last fight. So you see the recovery is we'll see how much he's recovered, not just fatigue-wise, but also just from having been rocked in general.
He did incredibly well to remain on his feet. Oh, big shots being thrown by both boxers as they're planting their feet into the canvas and letting big shots go. Up jab is an effective double shot from Lawal. Plenty of feints being put out by both boxers. Left-right combination is wide of the mark from Lawal.
And you see that both of these guys have a high level of technique and just trying to set traps for one another. Even in a short fight, you know, you do have time to set the little traps, and both of these guys trying to do just that.
Sparring with the lead left hand, it was Chambers who got through first on that occasion. What a left hand! And Chambers is down and looks as though he is out. Referee Mark Lyson is tolling the count, but has waved it off. A thunderbolt of a left hook from Mikael Lawal has seen him crowned as the Ultimate Boxer 4 champion. And Damian Chambers is being tended to on the canvas. We have to hope that he is okay. All of the medical protocol is being followed by the ringside doctors. Mikael Lawal is absolutely ecstatic at having claimed the Ultimate Boxer 4 championship. He will take home the golden robe. And it was a thunderous left hand that put Damian Chambers on the floor and out of the contest. Mikael Lawal sportingly checking on the well-being of the man he has just conquered. But that was an absolute thunderbolt of a left hand. Good to see that Chambers is up on his feet.
And great to see Lawal right there as well. Great sportsmanship.
Well,
this is why boxing is a great combat sport. You see this more in boxing than any other combat sport. The sportsmanship after fights.
Wonderful to see between these two committed cruiserweights.
And obviously both these guys have a big punching reputation, but again, I don't know if Chambers ever recovered from being rocked in that last fight. You know, once you've been rocked, you know, and you're fighting even 20 minutes later, I don't know if your brain has recovered fully. And of course, Lawal known as a big puncher, Chambers known as a good puncher. The threat was always there for this to happen.
Well, there's his manager, Amir Ali from Stonebridge Boxing Club. It's John Tiftik putting on the t-shirt. There's the nickname, Lethal Lawal. Mikael Lawal extends his unbeaten record to 12-0 now, scoring his 7th knockout, thanking the boxing gods for the victory he's just earned. A terrific performance from the man who has overcome so much adversity in his life. Saw his mom die in front of his eyes when he was 13 years old. She passed away from low blood pressure. The man who was born in Lagos, raised in London, was sent back to Nigeria. And in the tragic fallout surrounding that devastating event, his relationship deteriorated with his father and his stepfather, and he was actually reduced to begging on the streets of the Nigerian capital, Lagos, before being rescued by the British High Commission and brought back to London. And as I mentioned earlier, I was there the first day, walked through the door at Stonebridge Boxing Club, and what a moment for this undefeated young cruiserweight prospect now. He is the Ultimate Boxer 4 champion, and he has prevailed in this tournament with a devastating first-round knockout.
And a lot of hype behind Lawal going into the tournament, and he was talked about as the favorite, but he had failed to really impress up until the final, but the final really showed you why Lawal was looked at as such a good prospect and a fighter to watch. Not only can he showed a little bit of boxing, setting traps in just the 1 minute we saw him, but then a big puncher, a big knockout to cap off the end of the tournament.
Well, let's head up to our MC and get the decision, which will see Mikael Lawal crowned as the Ultimate Boxer 4 champion.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, there is no need to check the judges' scorecard on that one. Our referee, Mr. Mark Lyson, stopped the action after 1 minute and 34 seconds of the very first round. The winner, by way of TKO and the Ultimate Boxer 4 champion, in the blue corner, Mikael Lawal!
Mikael Lawal, absolutely delighted with the devastating performance he has just produced in the final. He is the Ultimate Boxer 4 champion, and in due course he will be presented with the golden robe. The man who was the tournament favorite has duly made good on that forecast by the odds makers. And what a devastating display he produced in the final. Damian Chambers, well, he brought it all to the ring, but he has been consigned to his first professional loss tonight after being stopped at 1:34 of the opening round. But there is the champion. The Ultimate Boxer 4 champion is Mikael Lawal from Stonebridge Boxing Club.
And here to present the Ultimate Boxer 4 winner with the golden robe, Mr. Anthony Crolla. Manchester, make some noise for your champion of Ultimate Boxer 4, Mikael Lawal!
What a wonderful moment for Mikael Lawal. He's made less than, prior to this tournament, he had made less than £1,000 in the boxing ring this year. He had fought only once in 2019. Fights had fallen through, fights hadn't come together. But now, having stayed the course and remained committed to his craft, he has just been crowned as the Ultimate Boxer 4 champion. He has that precious golden robe draped around his shoulders, and he has also got the lion's share of a £50,000 prize fund. Mikael Lawal is the Ultimate Boxer 4 champion.